Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are back playing Kerbal Career Modes. We got some sounds. All right, I'm glad that we've got some sounds. Do you hear the sound? I'm seeing OBS give me a flash of warning and then stop giving me a flash of warning and then gives me a flash of warning and then doesn't give me a flash of warning. So hopefully everything's going to be all right there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Let's just hide everything in the background and make sure. I bet I know what it is. Yeah. Steam is busy trying to download in the background. Get out of here. I'm playing a game. What are you doing? Okay, so welcome to the Tuesday streams, guys. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty to get over there. So I has just been asked by another three, and hey Cubic, how are you doing? What contract are we going to choose? Well, we need to just quickly knock these two out of the park, right? I think you guys can agree with me there. We've got an escape the atmosphere, and we've got an orbit Kerbin. Now, we're probably going to end up having to do these separately, and given the fact that we don't really want to sacrifice Kerbals to the wonders of, like, sending them halfway around the globe, and then because of my own self-imposed restrictions not be able to get them back, words, I think we're going to do a robotic mission to do that. Let's go and have a look. Oh, we've also got some science to spend. We should definitely go and spend that. Hey, a slice of pizza pie. How are you doing? Also, I was editing the video, and I'm going to have to turn the game noises off, but I need something to play in the background of the stream, and I'm not sure how. Well, I know I've got an idea of how to do that. I want to like get like WinRAR or whatever, and then output to my headphones, because thankfully like OBS can receive like different audio inputs than just what comes through the top. So yeah, it might be a thing. Operation Flapjack, is that the name for trying to get into orbit, or at least get out of the atmosphere? I mean, that's a pretty badass name. So that's 45. That's 45. There's a 15. That would be pretty good. That's a 45. I think we're probably going to have another 15 somewhere. I thought we did. That's a bit of a shame. They've dragged everything like out and about. I'm not entirely sure what the rebuild of the tech tree has given us here. It's a bit of a weird mishmash of placements. So do we just get that one because it's the only one we've left to do? Really, I'm aiming for this general construction. I might even keep it. Do you have anything? What has he got a food problem? Yeah, maybe. Ooh. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're gonna forgo buying any science, buying anything, and save up for this. Okay, so what we need to do to work on that, I needed to come back and turn the game noises off, because this I'm fine with sped up noises, but I'm not sure that other people are. Oh, look at this. We've got a shiny new piece of equipment to play with here. This is going to be very nice. Let's have a look and see exactly what it is this can do that my other Kerbals cannot, or at least my other Sputnik. I mean, they're Kerbals, right? They come from... do you have any drink or food with you? Yes, I have a energy drink here and a hot chocolate. I've also got some cookies. You know. Well said. Gonna have a drink. Thanks. Why? What brings us to this? What brings us to this? Okay, so this can do remote pilot assist. It that has a hibernation rate. That's good. I'm looking for its pointing. Here we go. SAS stability assist. Okay, so it's got its own inbuilt reaction wheel. That is going to save us a lot of hassle straight off. I like that. All right, we definitely need to build. You got nacho salsa and Coke. Nice. Okay, I'm going to... What are we going to do? We need to build a science package, right? So if we put a mystery goo up on top like this, because it kind of makes a pointy nose cone, right? That's entirely why we should do this. I think that's a great... tea and flapjack is also a great combination. I do prefer... Well, like, don't get me wrong. Flapjack, absolutely one of God's gifts to the snacking world. But I think if I'm having a cup of tea, I'd prefer to have an oaty biscuit. Something like a hobnob. Hobnobs are great. I don't know if you guys get hobnobs outside of the country, outside of England, Britain, whichever island I happen to live on right now. I'm always interested in what brands exist outside. Like, does the word hobnob make sense in Polish? Another three. Like, I really doubt it. I really doubt it. But it'll be a thing. Right, so we got our own little like science system set up there. I would like to put some radial mounted parachutes just to kind of like contain it, if you will. And I think that kind of makes a good. Hey, I'm not. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. We're gonna run with that. And do we want some drogue shoots just in case? Because you know this is a dangerous game we're playing here. So let's make sure we can be safe if we need to. Completely not. Yeah, I thought not. We have got an external camera mount. KSI, all right, none of that is what's needed here. We do need a communicatron. Wow, such speakings happened there. Communicatron. I'm actually going to make this hidden within here. It's not a hacks if you can like explain it away as being part of the structure of another part, right? Yeah, surely that's not hacks. Okay, the next thing we want to do, we've got some powers. I like this. We can probably put these, maybe a 4-way mirroring, if you know what I'm saying. Operation self-assembly required. I like that. I like that. But do we want to have that like? Because obviously we've got no power generation at the moment. This kind of feels like a little bit bulky. You know what? I kind of don't like that. Do we have a structural thing? I kind of don't like that as well. How do people feel about me doing things like this? I hope you're kind of okay with it, because I've got a feeling I'm going to get more than a little bit part clippy during this series. We've played quite extensively without any part clipping or things like that. Anything that could be considered hacksy cheats. But I think we're past that now. I think we're just on a mission of getting stuff done. Also, it looks like a lot of parts. Operation IKEA. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's call this Operation IKEA. Intercontinental eateries exist? No. Quick, I need a decent acronym for IKEA. Did you know that the wiki page about Hobnob is only available in English and Welsh? No, I did not. Makes sense, though. Wait, it's in Welsh. That's great. That's crazy Welsh people. Okay, so we now need like a decoupler of some description. Unfortunately, the only one we've got is total hacksy rubbish. I'm going to do it anyway, but it's totally hacksy rubbish. Something like that, and then using the power of the offset tool, using absolute, we can just like get it to snap into something that looks like vaguely middle-ish. In fact, beyond vaguely middle-ish. That is looking pretty middle-ish. I like that. Cool. Don't care in the slightest bit about what? Sorry, what did I ask you there? My bad. I should have kept track beyond. Oh, about the part clipping. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. I like it when people don't care. That's not quite where I wanted it. Can we attach it? There we go. Beautiful. Intelligence Kerbal extra atmospheric. Yeah, maybe a different eye. Maybe a different eye. I like the extra atmospheric. I like that a lot. Ingvar Kamprad Emiliad Anyang. Are you Welsh? We were just talking about Welsh. Is this what we're busting out here? Sorry, interacting far too much with the chat there. Let's go back up to here. We've got the swivel engines. That's always nice. Does this look like a good interstagial node here? It does, yeah. I think this is a good top stage. Now, I am tempted to do this in one of two ways. Now, obviously, we can just, like, continue haxing down here, but I kind of don't like that. I want to kind of put these over this side and then make something that looks vaguely similar to that. You know, I have a couple of liquid boosters down here. Yeah, that's going to end up working well. Can I have this up so we know how many parts we're at? Part count, very important. Okay, 29 out of 30. You know what? Just to save us a couple of parts, I'm actually going to dump a couple of batteries here. I think they'll work out well for us. Bring that back inside. Nice. I also want to, using one and hopefully getting that part in there, the core. Maybe I have clipped this too far in. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I can right click and I'll start with hibernation in warp auto. Bam. Just gotta make sure we save these things. Swedish, close. Welsh and Swedes, you know, very similar. Alright, I'll stop offending people now. We don't have any struts yet. Do you think this will be fine flying? I don't actually. I think this is going to have troubles. I think these down here are just going to be a little bit too pushy side to side, you know? This joint is not going to be strong enough. Let's override this. We can quite easily stick it there. But no, that's a step too far, even for me. That's a step too far. Now, we've seen that we can just blow sections off like this, so I'm quite happy to go ahead and do that. The problem with that, of course, is it will continue trying to burn these. So if I turn those off for now, hopefully we'll be up pretty high by the time we get there. No, I can't even. Turns out CKJA, I can't even begin to figure out how to pronounce. Alright, let's get some solids on the bottom here just to provide a bit of an initial oomph. Whew. Anything else we're missing here before I commit? Oh man, we've still got this big problem here. We could go and spend half our money now. You know what, I'm going to go spend half our money. Let's click a save and leave. Kerbal extra air. Kerbal extra atmospheric. We might go with that one. I'm going to right click and we're going to upgrade. Bam! That was literally half my money. You should play some out. Yeah, no, so the computer at the better internet, its hard drive died literally just as I was preparing to stream down there last time, which is, you know, I'm totally thumbs up all around about. But thankfully, all my stuff has turned up now, so I'm just waiting for my dude to turn up with my copy of Windows 10 that he was borrowing, and I will be able to set up a PC and have, like, maybe multiplayer Astroneer fun times if people are up for it. I'm fairly sure people are. Kerbal extra atmospheric. There we go. Bam. We got like words and stuff in there. Look at us being all wordy and stuff. Yeah, no, Qubit, I'm totally down for that. Totally down for that. Unfortunately, just as I got the good internet, the hardware went wrong. That's my life, you know. That's my life. But yeah, I'm working on it is kind of what I'm getting at there. I am totally working on that. Okay, cool. This looks nice and stable. We're going to press T so we can go directly upwards. Wish me luck, guys. I see no reason for this to go wrong. Oh, look, we can do some experiments. Mystery goo observation 3. I'm going to just grab that. We're going to grab this and we're going to recover. Just a little bit of spare stuff. Work harder. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm also going to have some hot chocolate while it's still hot. Hot chocolate. 3 science. Boom. Thanks. That's exactly what I wanted. Lol. So what did I just call this guy? Operation IKEA. We got 2 Operation IKEAs. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it does that sometimes. Getting my flight on. So, space news. Anybody, also, what energy? Oh, it's like local supermarket own brand. It's not Tesco's, it's Sainsbury's. You might have heard of Tesco's, I doubt you've heard of Sainsbury's. So, space news is a bit thin on the ground this week. I don't know if anybody else noticed this. I did, because I try and, like, research stuff to read, to talk about before stream. And literally all we've got is, like, the Chinese rover has gone to sleep. Woo. That as planned. Not as planned. Literally as planned. Who was it that, like, the Mars One holding company has gone bankrupt? Like, no one expected that to happen. Come on, atmospheric out. We can do this. I should have put some fins on it. I've also noticed that. Oh no, this is it. This is it. Throttle down. No, throttle up. Oh no! Carl, we can do this. We can do this. Don't do this to me. Ever heard of Costco? Yes, I have indeed. Okay, nice. Alright, we are holding well. About to run out of fuel. How are we doing on these top one? Okay, that's good. This is actually what I wanted. Before we totally run out of thing, think of a topic on the fly. Yeah. Sorry, just try. That was quite an intense lift there. It's been. We don't have Kerbal Engineer on board. 9, 10, 7. Let's get these. Save it. Save it and save it. Cool. That's exactly what we wanted. Investor save them. That's nice. That's nice. I'm kind of glad, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a company that got started through not nefarious means, but they weren't. Either they weren't honest to themselves or they weren't honest to other people, you know. They're like trying to select astronauts, right? When they have no idea how to train an astronaut. You know, things like that. I mean, what do they actually expect to be done here? We're going to end up throwing away all this science, aren't we? I should have put extra science on here. This singular science package is not gonna be the winner. Okay, so we're only trying to get out of the atmosphere. So what we're going to do now, press X on that. We're going to turn this one off. Shut down engine. And we're going to open these up. I was kind of hoping, like the electric charge is still there, that we could sit over the top of that. Ideally, before that being my prograde, ideally before we get out of the atmosphere. Not out of the atmosphere, like past periaps. But it looks like we're going to have a little bit of trouble. I am looking the wrong way entirely. I really want to turn around. Come on, you can do this, ship. I believe in you. Okay, so we're probably just going to pop this and then go Z. And that will push me in the right direction. There was a bit of a bad start. But now that we've got it, we should be able to at least exit the atmosphere. Let's have a quick look at what's going on over here. Keeping a look at my Apple apps, probably the best way to do this. Yeah, this is definitely like abandoned to the other side of the planet. We might be able to push into an orbit. We might be able to, but I kind of doubt it. All right, let's try. Anybody else noticed that the spin seems to be a lot more powerful? Oh, I suppose that's because like angle of leverage, right? I was going to say the spin seems to be a lot more powerful than like the translation, but that's all like conservation of angular momentum stuff, right? Kickstarter saved it. That's going to be interesting. That's still just, it doesn't fill me with hope that there aren't people that know what they're doing in the space industry that are like, yeah, we can help this. That'd be nice. All right, are we up and over the atmosphere? Not quite, but we are very near that. All right, let's do this. Bam! Let's try and push this round if we can. Keep having a look. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. Angular, it kind of does within the same object. It's when you get two objects working that it doesn't really. Okay, let's try and get there. Okay, just waiting for this to pitter down and see if we can't. So what I should do. Review data. Let's reset that. Let's reset all of these. Observe mystery goo. That's what we want. Look at the space science. We'll keep that nice. Are we there yet? We're not quite there yet. Review data. 10. Let's reset. 12. Two science out of that. Nice. Review, reset, and log. I didn't even read what the first one was, but we got a little bit more out of that. Oh, go. You know what? We're going to get stuck in orbit. It's going to be hilarious when something messes up. What, on the Mars 1? I mean, kind of, but at the same time, like, these are people's lives. And fair enough. People shouldn't be signing up for this sort of stuff if they don't understand that why this is so ridiculous. I want to point downwards. So it's kind of their own fault. But I'm always in two minds about like these Darwin laws, if you will. Because I mean, how do you guys feel about like the law coming through to save people that don't know? These people's lives, they can choose badly if they want. Yeah, I totally get that idea. But then again, we do have a lot of rules in place for protecting people. Are we about to lose all communication? We might be about to lose all communication, and I don't want that to happen. I'll point this over this way. The reason that I'm worried about it is because obviously I want to be opposite periapps so that I can raise up my apoapps. Highly dependent on situation, yeah. Well, this is one of the situations where I reckon there should be some sort of protection for people that don't know. Because space is hard, and people don't know how hard space is. 7, 8, 9... Orbit! Bam! Did it in one. Bam. I thought we were just coming up and straight back down at some point. Broken all these speed records and got all this money. Look at all this. Just for going up. Just for going up. Okay. Experiments. Yeah, no, we did that. That's all other things. Waste of resources. We waste resources. I mean, let's be honest. Like in the ultimate supervillain format, bringing on the hastening of the heat death is kind of what we're all about, right? It is my ultimate supervillain play. I'm going to waste everything with as much heat energy as possible so that I can bring about the end times. That's what all supervillains want, right? Alright, that was good hot chocolate. Alright. Okay, so we're in orbit. We want to kind of bring this back right here if we can. I don't think we're going to do it with that much fuel. I don't think we're going to pinpoint it. So let's quit. Let's save. We're gonna spend a little time trying to pinpoint this landing. The end is gonna hand out. I see Slice of Pizza Pie also wants to be an arch supervillain. I'm down. I am down. Let's make the universe burn. Slip into depression, then into a Kool-Aid. No point in zoos. Wow. I mean, honestly, I think the point of the zoos is the place where the human race is going to carry on surviving. When either the aliens or AI crack onto the scene in a big way and we have to deal with them, the best way to make a living is being a wonderfully loved and adored house pet, right? Think about how good a life a cat has. I think about how good a life a cat has. I want to be a cat. Do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon we can. Look, we barely touched the fuel that we had in space. I reckon by the time we get round here, we should be able to drop ourselves low enough. Can I warp here? I can't warp here. I need to just kind of like zip around using the old manual method. I'm looking for when the Comnet pops back into existence. That would be useful. It's a bit of a distance. Incidentally, first day coming to an end there. It's nice. Encourage them to keep zoos. Life of a monkey now, life of human later. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, I would much prefer the life of a house cat. Sounds like they're the ones that have got it sorted. Do you know how many cats are highly abused? Yeah, but do you know how many humans are highly abused? It's just part of existence. That sounds really odd. That kind of makes it sound like I'm alright. I'm not alright with it, not even slightly. But it's the yeah but principle. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a good life, but you know, there's always a but, right? I mean, wherever food goes in, there's got to be a but. Okay, so from previous experience, I think what I want to do is drop me my orbit to about here, like drop my endpoint somewhere around here, and then we'll use very fine micro bursts of propellant, if we have any left, to slow ourselves down in the right way later on. Okay, let's bring this down. I reckon about here. I reckon about here is good enough. That's the island airfield. There's Jeb's glorious first outing, KSC. Oh, it's a horrific overshoot so far. Let's go for that. 3 units of fuel left, right? Let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, things to bear in mind. When we deploy this, we'll be super light, so we'll slow down super quick. So if we are going to overshoot, no problem, we just deploy everything. Right? That's the way that works. Look at all this list here now. It's cool. What do we need? So, something to pay attention to. We've got a civilian population now. We can start getting actual civilians in here. I think that's going to be a good thing to work on. Start putting civilians on different balls in this world. In this system. We are in a system. Oh, that may have been a tad early. I don't like the fact that we've already lost the music. Well, let's see how it goes. You just have to do a rescue. Well, that is kind of half the point. I need to sort of like aim for the. Oh, actually, wait. We can send this science home. We can review data. No, let's not send that one. But this one, review data. We can send that home. Oh, no, oh, idiot! I pressed the wrong one. Observe the mystery goo. Let's do it. Ah, what an idiot! All right, let's send that home. This render this module inoperable. Oh, no, hold on to it then. Hold on to it. Review. Let's send that one home because 70% is happy. We're going to keep that. Cool. Can't believe I just cleared the space data because I pressed the wrong one. Plant civvies on dual. Yeah. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. I think it'll be fun. I think having civilians, not so much fun. More of a management problem then. And I'm all down for management problems. Okay, so we should now be able to log this and send this home as well. And log and send this home. Going to have to start remembering that all we need is to bring extra modules. Oh, we're out of power. Well, here we go. We are under... Whoops. We are under ballistic control. No, that's not good. That's not good in any way, shape, or form. Do you know why it's not good? Because I cannot now pop my parachutes. Do you guys want to see the crash? This is for your call, because obviously I'm going to go back to a quick save that I did just to the other side of the planet. Guess what happens when out of power? Exactly. Well, let's see where this goes up. No staging. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to watch it burn. We're going to watch it burn. Now, hopefully, this should be fine. Like, we should, by fine, what I mean is we should watch at least the probe core survive, as long as we don't hit water, maybe. But it's like Nazi books. Yeah, why not? Let's burn it like a Nazi burnt all the books. We can get a better, like, field of view here. Let's do that and F2 this. Beautiful. There definitely needs to be like some sort of ablative modeling mod out there, something that will like start burning bits of your engine away, and then you get little pews coming off. You know what I mean? It's the PG alternative to jewelry. Let's something like that. That looks a little bit better. Interested in where we're going to end up. Somewhere. Must be getting close. Already it looks like we're a little off of target. A little bit surprising, but you know, that's the thing. So, place your bets now. Where are we going to come down? I reckon this little divot over here. I reckon this... Oh, in fact, now looking at it, we're going to be over here. So, for the future, we need to... You want to speed... Here, let me speed it up. So, in the future, we need to pull the landing zone further out. I mean, that's not bad, is it? That's not bad. Alright, let's bring the screen back up. Center that camera. Press the space button. Just to prove to everyone that, you know, I'm not just killing this for no reason. What a terrible way to start the first day. I mean, it's not how we're gonna... sorry, end the first day. It's not actually how we're gonna do. There was a mod for that trajectory. Yeah, it only unlocks in career mode when you unlock the other stuff, like your mission control center and the tracking center and stuff like that. You need to get that being better. Which is fine, you know, that sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so we're in orbit. I really should have done this save over this side, right? And then we could have... Oh, no, I want it to be that way. And then we could have really, like, nailed it. I would like to absolutely nail this. Of course, there will only be one take in the actual video. I mean, we all know what's going to happen there. No, I'll probably include little shots of things hitting the floor. Because who doesn't like to watch things hit the floor? It's nice. I would like to get a better skybox as well. That would be cool. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Yeah, the magic of the magic of editing is going to swoop in and save us a lot. Boom. All right. Let's try and get the time. I pressed the wrong direction and I sped up, and obviously, you know, 10,000 times is a big jump to make when you get it wrong. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we need to put it further out. And I need to not try and send more than just the base level. Like, we could send one back, or two of them back, right? As long as we don't send the mystery goo back, we should be fine, I think. Alright, I'm going to pull this back up. We're going to keep an eye on my fuel levels. Put my finger over the X so that we can stop instantly. X to stop, Z to get going, if you weren't aware. Okay, and we also need to turn a little bit north, right? Just the smallest bit. That may have been a little bit too much, but we'll say. Banzai skydivers don't like it when things hit. Yeah, that might be true. Might be true. Some of them might be living just for that, though, you know. Or dying for that. You know what I'm trying to say. Much more north. Much more north, please. Oh, it's south. Ah, what a fool. Oh, well. Alright. Let's spend the rest of my fuel just quickly getting rid of this little mistake that I made. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Alright, are we set? That is a long way past. But I think we're going to be better here than we were. And you never know. If we overshoot and give it to Jeb, he could use Kerbal inventory system to take the parts apart and start doing stuff. I don't know if that would be an interesting storyline to give him. Because, you know, you saw that we shot Jeb miles away, right? One of the other things I want to do is to separate the drogue chutes, which are these, from the other chutes. Pop this down here just in case, because we might end up going too far. Which I'm alright with. Well, I mean, I'm not alright with, but I want to... I'm better at overshooting because we can then use systems to slow us down, right? That's the plan, anyway. Alright, looking good, looking good. I hope. I think. I'm not seeing much change happen on my trajectory yet, so that's cool. Is there a way of... Let's do this. Yeah, like that. Bam. Thanks. Just kind of took off the SAS and then put it back on. I'm sure I was actually giving myself a little bit of lift assist, but, you know, whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, the slowdown is going to start pretty intense now. Aerodynamic forces supposedly don't exist right now. All this heat must be causing some sort of problem. Oh, we should not overheat because of ×4 heating. All right, looking better on that lineup. Do I agree? I don't know, maybe. Like that. So what I'm trying to do to make sure my orbits line up is get those 2 lines over there being on the same point. Like that. There we go. And then you can see where this is going. And I think maybe not on this one. Are we going to be able to drive something out to go and collect all the stuff? That's the big question there. Plasma blackout. I was like, why is it not giving me any control right now? But of course, plasma blackout is a thing. I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that being a thing. Let's speed this back up a little bit. Let's see where we end up. I think once again we're actually going to end up a lot further short than I thought we were going to be. Yeah, plasma blackout. It's one of the settings in the custom difficulties that enables you to have plasma blackout. As crazy as it sounds. 39. We are going to be too far away. We're going to be too far away. Well, maybe when we touch down, we can just send the science that we've got, and then we can like roll out for that somehow. I'll take it. I'll take it. In fact, we should be able to stop with all of this stuff. Beautiful way to end the day. Where's... Oh yeah, day 1. Oh, is that day 2? No, it's day 1. Let's drop them out. Though I do want those to only come up at 8. Because time is a thing. Even these drogue shoots are dropping us at like 40. What can we use to try and bring this back? I'm guessing a Kerbal scientist somehow, right? We gotta get a Kerbal scientist out here to pick up the stuff. But the fact that I know that we can now go to orbit safely and come back safely means I'm much more inclined to use a Kerbal. I was much worried before now, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Also, spending some points is going to be very interesting, very useful, very useful. Oh, come on, let's get to the surface now, shall we? 5. I mean, we might lose an engine. I'm kind of alright with that. Oh, what is plasma blackout? So you know when the hot stuff is coming off the craft, electromagnetic waves shouldn't be able to get through that, like IRL. Like they lose communications with most craft on plasma on like re-entry heating. So and that just simulates that. If there's re-entry heating on the go, you can't get your radio signals out, including control of a probe. One of the many reasons, including time lag, that you have to automate most atmospheric landings. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's see about sending some data home, shall we? 8 science to transmit that. Thanks. That took a lot of power. Review data, transmit that. Can we roll home? Oh man, can we roll home? No, we're kind of stuck as we are. Alright. Let's put this back into hibernation, because you never know when we're going to need it. Deactivate all SAS. Let's have this ticking over as slow as possible, because we might need it at some point. We might need it. Atmospheric scan, grab it. Temperature scan, grab it. I mean, technically we can recover, but we're not going to because things. Hey, Honza, how you doing? Indeed, it has been a long time. Welcome to my new modded career mode. Literally started last time, so you're in for the full story if that's what you're after. Right now, I have restricted myself to only being able to pick things up from this screen. Now, I'm not sure whether this counts or not. Can I get a vote in the screen, guys? I mean, I suppose if that counts, then Jebediah counts as well, and he's all the way over there, and I'm not sure if Jeb's in range. Let's spend some science and see what we can do about it. Because obviously, if we can just leave that out there, then that was the thing. It does count. Okay. 45 points. That's not what I want. What do we want here? 45 points. We wanted this. Stacked decouplers and container boxes and step motors and ballast tanks and Science Junior and a water pump. Structural tubes and yeah. Engineering 101. Oh no, sorry. General construction is such an OP thing. Hey Honza, anyway. Sorry, got a little carried away there. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. We should. I mean, technically, we've got some wheels now. These step motors can carry us out there. We're not going to do that. That would be horrific. Oh look, advanced construction is the clamps. The clamps, Junior. We've got some large fuel tanks here. Really should get that stability at some point. Can't quite get it yet, but we're working on it. Avionics will be fun. I'm looking for the wheels. Does anybody see them? Advanced landing. Here we go. So we've actually got to. Oh, you know what? We're only 45 points off of getting wheels. That'd be pretty good. What are you? Cruiser landing gear Mark II. I don't remember seeing those. Cruiser landing gear. All right, cool. I don't even know what this is out of. I have no idea which mod that's out of. But then we could send some Kerbals out to go and pick up stuff, and that would be absolutely amazing. So that is the next thing that we are aiming for. Should we go and have a look at some contracts? I think it's time we went and had a look at some contracts. Explore the moon. Too hard. We're not doing that. Experiments around the KSC. No, we ain't doing that. Another atmospheric pressure scan while in space near Kerbin. Another temperature scan whilst in space near Kerbin. Rare science results from Kerbin's deserts. No. Okay, so these two, I mean, they're pretty good. We can only take two. So we have KIS. I don't think KAS actually exists anymore. I think it's only the inventory system. But yes, we do. We should probably do this as well. If we can get into orbit, we can do a ScanSat, right? That would be a thing. Kick off space tourism. It's not 1.6 yet. What was that? Oh, it's pencil shower. Sorry. Woo. I have to sort that out. Put my drink down and knock something flying. I'm like, I didn't think anything was there. Oh no. All right. So, do we just do these, or do we set up for? Let's go see if we can get some of the ScanSats. Do they give us ScanSat stuff? I don't actually have the altimetry. It's been revamped slightly for 1.5, but still works in 1.6.1. Okay, because KIS has been like fully upgraded and KAS didn't, and I was like, well, I think he's made the choice to not have KAS, the attachment system, be separate from the inventory system anymore. I think he's made that decision. Let's go and have a look at what facilities we have here. Ooh. So we've got a little bit of gate. Where does that come from? Alright, let's see what we can do. I am looking for communication, no, science, utilities. None of these look like what I'm after. This is what we're after. The main problem with that, of course, is I don't have the electrics to do it. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're not doing that because I don't have a way of doing science. Not science, I don't have a way of getting power. We could definitely work it. I've just suddenly become ultra aware of a light on that was behind me. I think it's still separate, but not sure. Yeah, I will have to have a look at some point. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording that I've got running at the moment. And we're going to spend some time thinking about what the next actual mission is going to be. So, those missions that are performed in space, they don't say have a new ship. They're just like make some science for us. So we can wait around that. These guys are just go to different places and get the science. We can wait for that. What's the reward? There's no actual science rewards for these. Do we get actual science rewards for any of these? No, we don't get any actual science rewards for those either. That is a shame. So boot camp. Take a scientist through the boot camp. Your new recruit will advance to level 1 and half your higher costs will be reimbursed when you complete the contract. If your new recruit is not an engineer, please ignore the training drill. Take a scientist. If your recruit is not an engineer. Why would these two things exist in the same place? Recruit a scientist, then place him in a vessel capable of completing this mission. So we need to get a new scientist, you say? Okay. Alright, so this is something for later, once we've like leveled people up and we need to like kickstart someone else. Focused observational survey. These are the ones that need like certain areas, right? Temperature survey. These are also difficult. I'm really not sure what mission I want to take here. Let's go and see what we can put together flight wise, shall we? Because we got some new bits, so we might be able to make like a new lifter, if you will. Like let's take the last core that we had. Where are you? Operation IKEA. Let's load you up. Because like this bit at the top, that was pretty good. I kind of feel like these are superfluous. I don't feel like we need those. And I will take these parachutes. Okay, anything else that we need on this like top bay here? So another thing I wanted to do was increase the number of mystery goos and then move these two to the center, right? So if we take these. It's a little extreme. Let me bring these in. I want to have one. I want to have one. Just give me one, please. I want you in the middle there, and then I want you next door to it, and then these two cup either side. Okay. Oh look, we're getting a face. Oh, I always like it when we suddenly develop a face out of nowhere. Will there be other companies? What in this? It could be other companies. I don't see why not. What else are we doing? What else are we doing? Then I want to get rid of this and get rid of this because that's old technology. And we want to use the decoupler here. Bam! To do that. All right, that looks better. I feel better. Let's have a look at this here. Okay, sweet. So we've got an upgrade for 140. We still need the 30-part limit. Well, that is terrible when it comes to parts, but I suppose we can live. I like to live. Do you guys like to live? Okay, so we'll try that. That's pretty good. This totally threw me out there. I was like, oh, I didn't put that the right way around. We'll put the swivel engine on the bottom. Okay, that's looking pretty good. If anything, that's actually a little heavy. Like we could probably do this and make more, but I don't know. I like three fuel tanks. I think 3 fuel tanks is good. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to go for another one. Beady bam. And I'm wondering actually if we could just like copy that. Put this down the bottom here. Copy it again. Bam. Okay, that's 25 out of 30 parts. That's going pretty good. We're still very, very light, but that's fine. Now that we've actually got this, we can separate engines properly. And that can come down this way. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll take a bunch of radial decouplers. This is skyward bound. There is no doubt about that. Not skyward bound. This is orbitward bound. Orbitward? Yeah, you heard me. Like that. Ah, 1 part too many. What can we get rid of? Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of something. Could be the decoupler. Shouldn't be the decoupler. We could get rid of. I mean, we could make it double boosters rather than trips. It does kind of leave yourself open to a bit of imagery, though. But I think we're all mature enough now not to talk about that too much, right? Yeah, we mature. If we put it this way, and then I go down slowly like that, and pop these on this side and this side. Okay. Yeah, I don't see why anything would change with this. Can we have a name for the mission? I mean, is this IKEA 0.5? I love the fact that I know most of this stuff we encounter in KSP. Oh, cool. They teach that at school? That's pretty cool. Why can't I select? There we go. 0.5. The improved one. Save that. Awesome. Awesome. Always good. Actually, we want to bring this down here. Save it then. Overwrite. Thanks. The flaccid sky. It's a bit direct, man. It's a bit direct, you know. Also, I'm not going to let you get away with calling that flaccid. No, I'm not calling it erect skies. No, I think we'll go with Operation IKEA 0.5. Oh, it only gives me money though, doesn't it? The booming cloud. That's pretty good. Floppy Woppy. Booming cloud sounds more like a jet name, if you ask me. And I know you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. How about... It's not the name, it's more what this is for now. I'm like, hang about. I know we're making... let's close this. Overwrite. So the reason I made this, I'm sure you guys are quite aware, is because I was thinking of doing those two, round noodle, those two missions over here. Biome studies, well, these are new. EVA reports and stuff like that. Okay, oh, we could walk out to this. Crew report, EVA, mystery goo, temperature scan, atmospheric pressure, and then you collect it all. Okay, that's something we can work on. Splash down in the desert. Ooh. That's going to be a tough one. Alright, is there anything we can travel? Landed. Look, here we go. Test the swivel. Landed. Perform a test to activate through staging when all conditions are met. Bam. We got that one. Thanks. Booster orbiting. Are there any other flights? They always want some weird speeds and heights. Like, at what point are you going to be 9 kilometers up only traveling 80 meters per second? At the launch site, perform the hammer test. Are we using hammers or are we using... Let's have a look. I think just putting this up in orbit, we're going to get 2 contracts done. Hammer. Hammer. Beautiful. And then swivel is down the bottom here, alright? This is just note perform test activity through the staging, and this is also through the staging. Alright, we're going to space, guys. We're going to space. MC hammers. Pound the hammers. Alright, this is for bigger fuel tanks. This is what we want the science for. Bigger fuel tanks. Or making money. I don't know. Alright, let's watch here. We did the world's first. Look at that. Return to surface from orbit. Nice, thanks. Okay. Everything is ready. Let's pass those. Look at that. Instantly. Contract complete. Contract complete. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we need to start our little gravity turn. Oh, you know what? I've said that. We got this gravity turn mod. I should keep remembering that that actually is a thing that we can deal with. Okay, dropping. That's pretty good. I feel like we're just about to hit a little bit of speed of sound issues, but shouldn't be a problem. I really wish I had a point prograde sort of program, if you will, in the probe core. So difficult to keep it pointed in the right direction right now. It is pretty stable, though I'm feeling that I'm having to tap. I mean, if you watch this a lot, like literally as I say it, I calm down. I'm giving it a lot of inputs. Come on, stable, stable, strong and stable. Yeah, this kind of works well. I really wish we had the Kerbal Engineer so that I'd know how high my apoaps is and stuff like that. We seem to be doing well. Okay, looking good. Wow, that was actually quite a struggle to get it up past to these speeds, but we're good. Drop one of those, do another stage. Let's have a look at what's going on with my actual orbital parameters here. Oh, let's keep pushing that up a little bit more, shall we? Just about 70 will do me, you know. Bam, and hopefully that's not going to drop too much. Highly efficient. You'll appreciate full SAS later. You know I will. Why did I just start spinning crazily? We could stop that. That'd be great. Let's just see what it does. I've had this problem before. What about now? You gonna stop? You gonna stop? Come on, listen to my controls. Okay, I'll take it. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. Got 5 kilometers to go. Hopefully we'll do this. Have I been going to raves in my youth? Not just my youth, but yes. Pretty tiring work, man. And surely you mean electronic dance events, my friend. Okay, this is the one that we haven't got. Let's get that. Keep it. Cool. Now the thing we need to. Oh no! Don't. Come on. Pull back into place, please. What is up with this? All right, beautiful, beautiful. We need to log that. Oh no, not yet. We don't. Not yet. We don't. I need to get into orbit. That's what we need. I mean, we could technically just take the science now. Have you heard of Earring Magic Ken? No, I haven't. He sounds cool. Could I play some of my DJ? The problem with my DJ work is it's full of like commercially available music, right? And YouTube doesn't like people doing that, which always makes me laugh. But you know, that's what we're dealing with now. I'm pushing that backwards when I should be pushing it forwards. You know, feel free to go to soundcloud.com/Twitchy. You will find my music there. You will be horrified at the ADHD-ness of it all. Hey, look, we got high space stuff. Right, what we need to do now is... well, let me go back to space. Is this because we're under the... Yeah, it is. It actually is. Let's try and get up above the atmosphere. Not a lot of it. Like, literally one tune I wrote. So... Bam, there we go. Alright, that's what we're after. Right, back to the Space Center. Alright, Space Center bound. Now I want to come into mission control, and there's these two things here. I want you, and I want you. And then out of these two maxed contracts, we're going to go back out here. Suborbital trajectory. So the vast majority of the music that I played was other people's. Like the vast majority. Are there a lot of Twitchies? There wasn't when I was doing it. I was the only one when I was doing it. But I'm not overly surprised. TBF. I should do these. And so we only need to transmit them back via the power of radio, right? We can do that. Apart from we don't have visual range. I can't even do that. Okay, we'll go around and we'll get visual range back and we'll try that. So the 80s Ken's Dons, you know, Barbie boyfriend sales were horrible. Mattel wanted to make him look cooler, so according to rumours, they sent the guy to a bunch of raids. Oh, wow. Come on, give me line of sight. I want to do these before we touch down. Well, there's the desert. Come on. It's normally where I get to see. There we go. We get to see. Beautiful, beautiful. Log temperature. We just need to get hold of it. And log pressure. I mean, to be fair, we could send it back and that will be our science done. Yeah, look at that. Review data. Send you back as well. Oh, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. I've literally got to recover it. Okay. All right, that's going to make it a little bit more awkward, but we can try that. It's pushed into nighttime already. Okay. Anybody remember where we landed? Let's do an F5. Let's try and nail this better this time. I mean, we got close. We got close, but let's see if we can do better. So we gave him a mesh leather jacket, male genitalia ring as a necklace, diaper on it. Wow, nice. Hey, Car, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to career mode. Well, right now, I've been sending a couple of missions up to grab science and stuff like that. And now I'm trying to nail getting back to the KSC. You can see we've had a couple of close calls, but none of them have actually worked out well, perfect for us. We do happen to be almost exactly... the word that I'm looking for is equatorial, so that's good. Set up Cuban missiles, that's the one. Bam! You got PTSD from it. I told you. I told you. And no, that's not even the most hectic stuff that I listen to. Not even close. Look for Fox Die online. Monsters. No. The Cure for it. No, not the Cure for ADHD. That's by P-Light or something. But Fox Die. Monsters of Meme, something like that. That will give you ADHD just listening to it. Okay, atmospheric interactions are go. And we're going to slow ourselves right down. Something like that. How much fuel do we have? We have an awful lot of fuel left. Compared to the last time we were here anyway. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I have no idea how far that is. It might be better, it might be less. If anybody knows how to like nail this return journey, let me know. I mean, I know we've got multiple saves, so we could like literally nail it. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. So we could load and resave and load and leave saves. Why are names so lame today? Saturday they were rad. Why are names so lame today? What the mission names? What, Project IKEA is not doing it for you? What's wrong with Project IKEA, man? Well, you know, drop me with those names. I literally poured that right down my throat. I didn't even taste it. I'm going to just swill a little around my mouth so I feel like I've had a drink. So he looked extremely gay, so great in fact they brought out but LGBT folks. Nice. Best-selling Ken in history, but it was on the shelves for only 6 weeks. To be fair, like, the LGBT community could not really need, but they could really do with like a doll or something like that, I think. IKEA isn't food, but they do Swedish meatballs. Hey, Honda. All right, Honda. It was good to see you, buddy. It was good to see you. Feel free to drop in anytime. This career mode is also going to end up as an edited video. I've almost finished the first one. I just need to put some words together for first luring Jeb out to a rocket, being like, Jeb, master of rockets, survivor of explosions, darling of the PR industry for Kerbal. And then when he gets in, be like, you fool! I tricked you. This isn't even a real rocket. Which is where I'm going with my first career mode episode, by the way. That's why Jeb is currently, if we get to go back and have a look, I'll show you where Jeb is currently located. And so I was seeing some... I'm going to go with exceedingly gay. There's nothing wrong. I literally mean it in the exceedingly gay way. So I think I'm fine with saying that. Statuettes on Reddit the other day by someone like... Was it Tom of Finland or something like that? I'm not sure if he's purposefully going for the LGBT flex, but man, he hit it. So, I feel like this isn't going to go anywhere near close to where I want. What do you guys think? Nowhere near? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. There's not a chance. Okay, so let's try and... do you reckon we can fly the rocket back? I don't know, we'll try. We'll try. Which way am I pushing? Is that the way I want to go? I want to try and lose the aerodynamic drag so that this can start doing what it needs to do to turn me round. We're not even going to make this. Okay, let's start throttling up, like in a big way. And then hopefully we can start pushing that way. Oh, wow. Alright, that was a good effort. No, one of them, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to have to just make do with that. I think I'm going to say goodbye to you. No, don't let me die. There is a difference between homosexual, gay, and the F word, yeah. Yes, very much there is. Very much there is. But in English Western-speaking countries, in English countries where I was growing up, just the word gay was used as a derogatory term. So, yeah, I'm always a bit wary about saying it, but obviously, you know, it's just a word, right? Yeah, so, I want to deploy when risky, thanks. If you could also deploy when risky, okay, that's good. Alright, so we need to think of a way of getting the planes out here. And then picking up the science afterwards. Hey Cubic, welcome back. I think we're going to have to do that horrific, grindy mess of going around the KSC and grabbing all the different sciences so that we can get some plane parts, so that we could get some pilots out here to grab all the stuff. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Also, I didn't record this mission. We're going back. Oh, I can't go back. Oh, no, I can't go back. Why can't I go back? Is this career mode? Yes, this is. What happens if I go to tracking station? Okay, we'll just let this one play through. We'll let this one play through. This wasn't really a particularly buildy mission anyway, so it's not important. Yeah, this totally is career mode. Totally is career mode. Wondering what's going to happen when this guy hits the floor. Experiments first. Okay, here we go. ×4. How far are we going to slip when we touch the floor? I don't know, actually. Alright, bye. Please don't roll any further. Well. Good luck. Oh, no. Ooh. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Thanks. Okay, so we got this mission. It landed badly. It didn't do what I needed it to do. Poor little guy. He looks good though. Alright, back to the Space Center. Introduce yourself for the same word. Would you introduce another person? Oh, no. Okay, cool. Alright. That didn't go as well as planned. Let's have a look at what we want here. We are after this bad boy, right? 45 points. What can we do that will earn us 45 points of research, like lickety-split? We can recover this one here that I can see. We're going to recover that. I'm going to take it on advisory that that was actually recoverable. All right, that's good. 25 points of science there. That's good. That's good. So we need to somehow get a few more points. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring people back from the mum because mainly, look at the size tank I've got. I've only got the smallest size tank at the moment because of these weird restrictions I've placed on myself. I'd really like to make some sort of plane as soon as possible. Let's have a look in the space plane hangar and see what we got. How many rockets have crashed? None have crashed. I know, crazy, right? A couple have landed outside of what I would consider to be optimal conditions, but it's not a serious crash. That's a fin. Yeah, we don't have any jets yet. That's a shame. That was really what I was after. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something like. It's going to be that really grindy moment where we go around with... Call it a one-way trip for the science. We could do a one-way trip. I hadn't even considered actually doing a one-way trip. Knocking things all over here. But what I have considered, which I hope will work, I'm going to pop this here. You know, I'm even tempted to replace that Stay Putnik, but we're just going to pop that there. And then we're going to cover it in some science. One of these, one of these, one of these. And of course, finally one of these. I'm not even going to give it a name. I'm not even going to dignify it. Because this is just a horrific monstrosity that never should have been made, but we've done it anyway. Because who's going to stop me? It's horrific, though. So we're going to go observe. And we're going to go observe. That's already the 10 points we needed, but we're also going to get that and get this, even though they're not technically needed. And then recover on the launch pad. No problems. We're going to do another one on the actual launch pad, because that totally makes total sense. And that should push us over. Fun fact about Polish language, we have a phrase, I'm not going to be able to say that. A knife is opening in my pocket when, which means getting angry at something, and when something happens. Alright, yeah, I get that, I get that. Sounds particularly Polish to me. Right, we finally got there. How about you? But I don't see any liquid fuel tanks in there. Where's my Mark 1 or Mark 0 liquid fuel tanks, do you reckon? Advanced construction? No, not in there. Is it in general? Structural? No, we would have seen it, right? Fuel systems? There we go, Mark 0. It's a bit of a shame, but actually, it's not too big of a problem because we have a wonderful thing. Oh, look, we could send a scientist out. Oh, look at this. We'll go new, and we're going to go with one of these. Yes! We're about to build our first actual... Bam. LF. Look at that. We're about to build our first actual plane, guys. Are we ready for crashes? Are we ready for the horrors that come down with the first plane? We don't want any monoprops. We'll take some snacks and electrics. This is good. We want some inventory. Thanks very much, because of course, if we can, we're going to take it apart. I can't remember how to go about taking it apart. Does anybody else remember how to take stuff apart? Well, we've got the wrench anyway, just in case. So anything that we can take with us, we will take with us. Parachutes. Always good to have on your plane, just in case. not the best at the landings. Alright, that's good, that's good. Let's get some engines on the back. We'll take a Weasley, thank you very much. Oh, look at this. I might need to make a longer one. Time to recreate 911, lol. A particularly Polish would be a shiny knife is opening. Aha. You pressed H. Did I press H? Don't know why I pressed H, but okay. What are we missing here? Are we missing anything here? We are missing a whole lot here, obviously, but... Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to be able to go pick stuff up. Did I finish my hot chocolate? I did finish my hot chocolate. Somewhere in here should be no wheels. It's just... Oh, no, we can't even single mission. Oh, no! Oh, press H to deconstruct. Alright, thanks. Do we do skids? Do we do? I think we do. Oh man, all I've got are these... I'm doing it anyway, guys. Oh, we got doo-doos with the team. Oh, doo-doo. VTOL time? Might be VTOL time. If by VTOL you mean I'm going to stand it on its back end and we're going to just see if it lifts like that. Yeah, maybe. Can I put one of these? Oh, look. Oh. Oh. That's actually a little bit more convenient than I was expecting. Do you think that will lift? So the rocket's not the problem. The method of propulsion's not the problem. How to land, that's the problem. How to land. So what I'm going to do, no, not that, is we're going to put these like this. Oh, yeah. So hopefully these explode and not the plane. Oh. Okay, yeah. This is what we're here for. Which scientist are we going to send? Who has what it takes? We got a new scientist here, haven't we? We're not sending Gilly Kerman. All right. Also, need a name for this. The least experienced one. I think that's probably a good idea, yeah. Not that he's going to have any sort of SAS control to help him. Maybe we should stick a robot on this. What do you guys think? Put a robot on board? Give us some SAS control? Yeah, that might be a plan. Yeah, no, that's a plan. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whenever we can help, let's help. Let's put you out this way. Put you in there. I was gonna cheats, but no, I'm just gonna have that like that. I mean, how could you not think that is the best thing ever? Slightly cover up the face, but that's all right. So if we can, maybe what we want to do is land on the engine, right? No, because how do we get out of there? All right, then what we want is a rocket that can lift us back up on our front edge? Question mark. We could LFO this, right? And then we go for engine. Oh, I don't have a little engine. Single FO. Can we put this underneath for a VTOL? Can we put this underneath for a VTOL? Name it Marmalada Ziplicina? Marmalade with mold. I mean, maybe. Yeah, why not? I mean, I can see several reasons why not. I'm also trying to figure out the best way of, like, do you guys think this is an abomination if I just put that underneath like that? I mean, obviously, yes, it is. But do we care that it's an abomination? No, I don't. I don't want to do that, though. I only want one of them. Okay, well, yeah, this is definitely marmalade with mold. Not in Polish, though. Okay, and here goes. Dump, 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 dump. I feel dirty. I feel horrible. I've never done anything this bad before. Let me see how you guys spell marmalade, because that's probably going to be right. I'm going to be wrong. Marmalade with mold. Most advanced VTOL you'll ever see. To billion IQ play. Alright, cool. I think IQ needs to be capitals. IQ, there we go. Why is that not capitalizing? Alright, awesome. Save it. We'll start with the close one, and we'll see what happens. I mean, what could go wrong, eh? Alright, we also need, for first launch, of course, these down here, and we'll take 2 of those, and then we'll pop this that way up. Yeah, it still works. Still works. No, you can have that. I'll have that. Not advanced, sophisticated. Oh yeah. Can I trust your spelling of a sophisticated? Sophisticated. Sophisticated, right? Sophisticated. I don't know if it's good enough. Sophisticated. Yeah, it works for me. All right, let's do it. We all know that I'm a rocket engineer, not a spelly person. I want to put that down there. We want this in between those. All right. The wings. You love the wings. I have every faith in this exploding. Just wish me luck, guys. Or wish Gilly luck, our scientist, our advanced, brave scientist man, Kerbal. I mean, you got to be brave to jump in that, surely. A jet engine with staging. Staging's alright. Staging's good. T. Full throttle. Go. Why did my thrust just top out at 31 kilonewtons? That doesn't normally top out like that, does it? Alright, well, here goes. Go. Yeah, I thought something might be wrong there. Anyone, Okay, let's try a different way. Revert to spaceplane hangar. Let's try it forwards. Did you reduce solid booster's power to eliminate boom? No. Not enough air, you reckon? I could be in agreement with that. How about... I'm about to do another very bad. Another I feel dirty. But we'll put one of those there, and we'll get a little flea booster. We'll pop that. Come on. If I press Alt, it will only attach to end nodes like that. Cool. We grab the 3 so that we can spin this round to face the same direction as the craft. And we press 2 and we press Shift. I want local, thanks. So that we can go. Hey, look, it's in line. Right, it's in line. Yeah. Make supports higher? Yeah, you might be right. Absolute, please. Launch. Go for launch. With too many parts. One part too many. Oh, obviously the parachutes, no. What's the part we're gonna get rid of? It is very beautiful, I agree. We have definitely made something worthy of honouring in a poem of some description. If anybody wants to get on that. Let's get rid of this. I don't think that's strictly necessary. And then maybe if we move this one. Ooh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Control Z. I was going to move these up to contain this, but you know what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. That should now Hey Luna, how are you doing? Welcome to a brand new career mode where we're making abominations such as this plane made out of tiny fins with solid boosters on the back to try and lift it off. And of course, because we need to make a land and take off again, we've also got parachutes and a solid booster cutting right through the middle. So we can VTOL, right? It's VTOL. This is a VTOL design, guys. Bad things are gonna happen. Very bad things are gonna happen. Yes, I have. Go for launch. Yeah, how is Luna? I hope you're doing well. It's been some time. I presume motherhood is destroying you, as it always does to everybody I've ever known. They all tell me it's a wonderful thing, but I don't know. I've seen heroin addicts destroy their own lives and tell me it's a wonderful thing as well, so maybe it's the same thing, who knows. Alright, let's turn this all the way up. Let's get some good old jet action on the go. So we are going to top out at 32 kilonewtons. Look at that. Aerodynamics? Psh, it's for chumps. Yeah, I think we might have our weight too far back, but let's see. 2, 1, go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Could we get our nose down, please? You know what? No, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. It can't nose up. We don't have the wing space. We don't have the wing space. Abort, abort, abort. I don't have an abort system. All right. Okay. That is not a workable plan. We're going to have to come up with another plan. Obviously. We're going to have to come up with another plan. 2 people with negligible space knowledge instruct third person with negligible space knowledge on how to make planes with wing holes and solid boosters and no wheels. I mean, like this. I feel like we're just a wheel away from getting this to work. Sad dude. I know, right? Move wings forward. Do you reckon move wings forwards? We're gonna take this off and then do a quick one of these, and then we'll check our. I mean, I'm probably better. Do great. He finally sleeps. Save time. Okay, cool. The thing I want to look at here is that versus that. You reckon wings forwards to be able to ease ourselves in the pull up? I know what's wrong. We don't have any SAS control here, do we? Look at this. I know he does have wing control. All right, ignore me then. You reckon wings forwards? I mean, I'll take a wings forward. Let's move all this forwards. Oh no! Wait. Now that we've done all that, we want to put that back and then do a wing forwards. That's how I actually wanted to do it. Local, so we can bring these forwards. I love this local absolute setting. It's taken me so long to even acknowledge that it exists, and now I'm just like, I don't know how I can live life without it. So the reason that this appears so far forwards is because the weight of this, right? That's a thing there. Do we actually want this just point upwards? I think we should just point this upwards, and then we get to get the speed up. That's the word. Get the speed up as we are trying to plummet towards the ground. And hopefully, plummeting versus forwards momentum gives us lift. Because we're plummeting into thicker air, right? We just have to do it before it comes too thick to walk through, or as we call it, the ground. Abominations are always fun. I always have a lot of fun. I've got a feeling... yes, I have. Thanks for that. I've got a feeling that I have a lot more fun watching my things explode than other people have. At least on the 4th explosion. Is that why you've got to chat out? Because abominations are fun. Ooh, another 3. Ouch. Alright, let's try this again. Do we reckon we're going to be able to get above 30? Can I have that there and there? Okay, let's try this again. 2, 1, well, I don't know, 30. Let's go. 40, and then it snaps back down to 30. That's crazy. Alright, go! Go! Come on, you're nearly going. I believe in you. You can go. I don't feel like I should be the one giving pep talks to these parts, though. You know, they should really sounds like an engineer's job. Okay, we're building speed. We're building speed. Are we getting lift? Are we gaining lift? We're not going to be able to, like, actually take off, though, are we? Come on. I have just noticed that we have 0 vertical stabilization. Also, I can't pull up. I still can't pull up. I really still can't pull up. Help, guys. Help. Okay. Kill the engines. And bring this down here so that we don't have to do... Okay, 4 kilometers. So so it's called NIMBY, not in my back door. Not in my backyard, sorry. It's the I don't want to recover things too far away from the KSC mod. And I've set that to 10 kilometers. So this should be recoverable, right? One thing, oh, hey. Oh, we can do a crew report. Yes, I'll take that. Thanks. So when we put down, we'll be able to... no, he's a scientist, not an engineer. I was going to be like, well, we can repack our chutes and take off again and do some other things. Forward douse wing. I've forwarded those wings. I have forwarded those wings. The reason... maybe to make it pivot harder. But, so, yeah, the fact that we've got no ailerons is really hard to pull up. Yeah, I really didn't think your child was going to be ugly, Luna. Especially not by your own reporting. I don't think I've ever heard a baby go, actually, you know what? It's a bit weird in the face.
I would be totally honest about my child. I'll be like, no, this thing is ugly.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see that.
Yeah, but I would.
No, you would be so awash with hormones. This is what everybody who doesn't have a child says. But then, like, we've watched it a billion times where they drop this rat-twisted hawk monster thing out of them. And they go, oh, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Not as beautiful as your dog. I was going crazy. I don't think we can compare dogs and children. I'm sorry. Like, dogs are cool, don't get me wrong. I like laughing at dogs. I think sometimes the puppies are cute. But babies are almost universally acceptable as a thing. As long as they're, a good-looking Hollywood baby. Like, you don't want one of those horrific, chubby, curly, blonde-haired, face folding in on itself children. What's the name of that girl who's a beauty pageant woman but is actually, like, really, really, really ugly? Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, you don't...
That's me.
Didn't you say you don't ever want... Yeah, I don't ever want a child. Like, ever. That's work, man. That's work. Okay, EVA report. Let's go. let's stop talking about children and get back on with the science, shall we? Science! That's what we're here for. Rat twisted Hulk thing. you heard me. You heard me. That's a little... Can we... There we go. Board. Okay, we got some science. We got some stuff. We technically did stuff here with Gilly. So let's send him back, shall we? It's a little disappointing that we didn't get the thrust. I think the lack of wings is actually going down here. But maybe... Oh, I should have done that from the other screen. It's alright. I'll explain that in the footage. Now, I've had this real need to let out the biggest belch ever, but it just keeps kind of like escaping in tiny little... I wish Kerbals were real. No, look at them. They're horrific. Why would you wish this on anyone or anything? What's Mrs. opinions on babies? She makes money from them. Yeah, she makes money from them.
You get to hand them back.
Yeah. She does have to deal with like all the various expulsions. Well, no, you don't really deal with babies, but you do come back relatively often telling me about the various fluids and solids you've had to deal with. Which, so... Could you hack and rename some Kerbals at some point? Yes, of course I can. Maybe not Gilly. Because Gilly was our first scientist, so we're going to keep him. But yeah, we could definitely rename all the Kerbals coming in from now on after, I don't know, patrons. Maybe some viewers as well if we want. So that only got us 7 science. Disappoint. The problem with this, so how far is that away? That's like forever. No, that's not what I want. Go away. It lets me do it. Even that one, which is like 40 kilometers away, it's going to let me do it. So I don't think the not in my backyard mod applies to this sort of area. Kerbals are a meteor tool, so they'd probably be considered pet-like. You know, that's true. They are more advanced than us. How can you... Please, Great Space Emu, tell me how this group of creatures that have made the rocket before the wheel but seem to have no other infrastructure at all are better than humans. I don't know. I mean, I disagree. Kerpets. Oh, I see a mod there. Oh, the Kerpets. Who wants to make that? All right, let's have a look. Are we losing money? No, we are still making money. This is good. This is good. We get 4 science here. I can't get to line kilometers with the Weasley, right? I mean, to be fair, we can't take off. Orbiting in flight. Suborbital trajectory. The decoupler. She's a helper's teacher. What? It is primary school, but sort of pre-primary school, right?
It's like their first.
Yeah, like the very, very first parts of formal education. I'm always a bit hazy about what's like voluntary and what is compulsory, because obviously nursery voluntary.
Yeah, so both nursery and reception are voluntary. They don't have to go to school at 4 to 5 years old.
Yeah.
But once you're enrolled, then it's compulsory because you've been given a place.
So once you've got your name on your list, you have to. And once you've got to 4, to 5, you have to.
Yeah, once you're 5 years old, you have to go to school.
Oh, hey, Gorgonopsid, how you doing there, buddy? Did not see you arrive in. They have no need to eat. They are utterly superior. They are also green. I mean, to be fair, in this game, they do have to eat. We've got snacks. Then you could do a full history of space travel by sending dogs and monkeys to space. That would be good. If we got Kerpets, then Peter would take them away and kill them. I mean, that's what Peter do. They're like, we're killing them for their own good. I mean, it's not quite true. I mean, they're actually an organisation of people that are really trying to do their best for the things that are around. But still. Okay, so situation landed and situation splashed out. We still haven't got any wheels, have we? This is the problem. Can we get more science quickly? Yeah, it's only 1 year. I mean, we want to get rid of our kids quickly. So another 3 was saying 5. It's 6 in Poland. Okay. Like, yeah, cool. But that's just, it's 1 year, right?
Yeah, that's like most of Europe, right? So technically in like France, my niece doesn't have to start school till she's 6, 7.
Yeah, but you want to get rid of the kids.
They start at 3 because parents like their children to be educated and.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. But I mean, what are you going to do? Trust someone else to do the education, or try and do it yourself? I mean, if it was me, they'd come back spewing like half-baked astrophysics knowledge that kind of is true most of the time. That's the thing. So in New Zealand, it's 4 for preschool, 5 for primary. That's the same here. Launch a Kerbal on a chair to orbit. We don't have the chair, unfortunately. We don't have the chair. So I'm going to have to make another roll machine, aren't we? I don't really want to do that, but we're going to. We're going to put one of these this way around, and then we're going to put one of these. We could fly out there, right? Yeah, we can fly out there. That's not beyond me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a little VTOL thing and fly out there. There's going to be more fuel than anything, because I'm terrible at VTOLing, so I need the breathing room. And yeah, something like this, and then we'll stick an engine underneath. Obviously, La Suival, because what else are we going to use? And then we'll build some landing legs out of these. Okay, right. So we should now be able to fly this, right? Do you reckon you can fly this? We'll put this up here, and we're going to take a scientist with us. And also, I mean... Oh, we could fit an engineer on here as well, but no. We're going to take a scientist with us, and we're going to take some parachutes just in case. Always just in case, because I'm bad at flying. That one. I mean, I'm not that bad at flying, let's be honest here, but... Oh, wait, I'm supposed to get all the sciences, right? So if we pull this off here, And then pop this one underneath like so. That's not very helpful. There we go. And then we can put a couple of these around. Now, did it ask for 2? Oh no. Oh no, it's the things we can't... Oh no, don't say it. No, I should have saved that. Will be able, but shouldn't do. No, we'll do a VTOL. We'll do a VTOL. But we need to go and do a thing because I couldn't land where I wanted to land. These are just going to totally gum up my system if I don't do that. All right, right. The one that we're on is Kerbal Shores. That is the one we're going to take. Look at that, bam. It just seems a little bit more interesting. Mum is a teacher. She said it's one of the worst mistakes of her life. Yeah, I bet actually. Wow. Okay, so now that we've got this mission. Okay, crew report, EVA, and mystery gig. No worries. And this is... Oh, we don't even need the Science Junior. I'm going to take it anyway. Because, you know, Science Junior. And then we can take 2 of these. I want that one. Thanks. And then 2 of these. Okay, this looks good enough for going on a little trip, right? I will have a PTSD attack on every mention of VTOL. No worries, mate. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. I mean, probably more parachutes wouldn't go amiss. I mean, let's be honest. We might need actual multiple bailout attempts. The landings are probably going to be awkward, right? Okay, anything broken here? No, this is good. Exactly 30 parts. It is an omen. I don't believe in omens. Okay, let's pop that down there. We want those for the first stop, those for the second. Okay. I think we're good. VTOL for science. I can type. Are we taking Gilly out? Let's take Gilly out. Obviously, I don't mean let's take Gilly out. I mean, let's take him. Just repack the chutes. We're not in... we're in career mode, not in sandbox, so you need a fully trained engineer, or a partly trained engineer, to repack the chutes. Suddenly hiccups. Sorry, guys. Let me hold my breath, because that's great for viewing. It's alright if I just carry out. Sea ants. Oh, sea ants. VTOL for sea ants. C apostrophe ants. Nice, thanks. Save, launch. Let's do this. That's why I like having stream along. You guys are much, much better at puns than I am. The sea ants. Not just because having to deal with kids, but due to the bureaucracy. Yeah, I mean, almost all of looking after kids nowadays is just watching, is just filling out forms. It's pretty rubbish.
Dealing with like all the government stuff as well. Like,
it's safeguarding, right? Yeah, making sure.
well, dealing with budgets and like expectations.
Budgets and expectations.
Well, because like the government have a set standard that the children should achieve. And you are supposed to ensure that your children all achieve those results, but they don't look at like the families that those children come from, the areas the children live in.
Yeah, external circumstances.
Yeah.
Because every child is a product of their environment, right? To a point. We can open the nature versus nurture debate if you want.
Also, like, so you have children who are autistic or
other
conditions that are in mainstream schools, and they are never going to achieve the standards that the government expect, but they are still classed as that number, and then the government get upset because 10 of those children didn't achieve those results.
Yeah, especially in the like lower economic bracket schools. Is that a good way of saying it? The less advantaged schools, because obviously they've got other things that kind of drive down their numbers, which it's hard. It's hard. It was like I saw a post on Reddit the other day that made me go, yeah. This lazy person, they've never passively earned a shares dividend in their life. It's like, yeah, lazy people not earning passively. Please no. I shouldn't talk and do that at the same time. Shore's buying mail maybe all around the KSC, but I'm actually trying to get to the ocean as well. We've got to do both landed and shores, and if I can do just a small hop, that's better. What I should do is just kind of jump bigly. Ah, yes. Oh, what happened there? Did you guys see that load? Oh, that loading's a bit weird. All right, let's try it again. I happen to know that somewhere around there... Are we stuck? No, we're not stuck. Okay, here we go. This is good. This is good. Ish. I wish I had my vertical speed readout so I could see when I'm going up and when I'm going down. I mean, obviously I could just, like, look. Okay, let's start slowing down and also dropping up the throttle a little bit. Where is it? That's what I'm looking for. Wow, I must be pretty much exactly hovering right now. Oh no, I'm coming down really slowly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. Less than 5 meters per second on the disc. This little clockish thing is vertical speed readout. Oh, down, not up. Down, not up. I want to go down, not up. Look, I'm bouncing up. I don't want that. Let's go over that way. And please, I need to land. Oh no, we're about to run out of fuel. Okay. Cut that. Do a parachute. This is what they're here for. This is what they're here for. The little clockish thing is vertical speed readout. This? Oh, this. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I suppose I've just not... I used to be proper used to that. You're going to run out of fuel. Yeah, that's why I went, oh no, got to stop. Okay, we're going to touch down. We're going to do all the science we can. 8.6 is still pretty fast. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We're going to get all but the mystery goo. The mystery goo is going to be done in the water, I think. Not the mystery goo, the material study. Thanks. And you. We'll keep that. And then everything else up from here. So we'll take a crew report, atmospheric pressure scan, EVA we need to get out and collect. Okay, and then because I want to do another crew report, we're going to take all the data and store all the experiments. Yeah, that's bored. Okay, now what we're going to do is try and push that way and just throttle up. Anybody see it? Oh, let's save it. Might be an idea. I'm just going to go Z. Do we look like we're going to land where I want to land? Oh, it actually does. It actually does. We're going to do it. Yeah. All right, I did a mission. I'm doing a mission, guys. Not blowing stuff up. I'm not getting people stranded. We're just doing a mission. Mystery goo. Keep that. Material study. I'll keep that. Thanks. Crew report. Thanks. Have we already got this EVA report? Must have. Must have. EVA report. Keep it. Let's get back inside. Perform all science. And get back inside. Wow. We did a thing. We did a very good thing, guys. All right, Gilly Kerman, scientist. Or you could collect all on the thing, or you could do collect all on the thing. Oh, the collect all button doesn't work. We've discovered that last stream. We tried, but no. Okay, for the sake of video, I'm going to go back to the Space Center. I know, yay, a thing. I mean, technically we did a thing to begin with, and then we've done a second thing. Yeah, if you're talking about this panel here, the collect all does not work. Why have you frozen? Oh, don't crash, I'll be sad. I did a good mission. Don't crash. I did a good mission. It's not doing anything. Stop recording. Oh, Kerbal Space Program has stopped responding. Yeah, I think I'm going to need some Fs in the chat, guys. I mean, Windows hasn't immediately gone, hey, oh, no. Let's click wait. Let's see if anything happens. We did a mission and Kerbal didn't like it, so it threw an exception. I mean, in the literal programming sense, it's thrown an exception somehow. Let's make sure there's not actually something going on in the back. All right, close the program. Oh. Hopefully it's still there, you know, landed. Alright, well, that's the thing. Another 3 always there to help keep my spirits high when things go wrong, laughing at me. It's like a toddler when they fall over, right? Unless there's blood everywhere, you just laugh at them. I mean, even if there's blood everywhere, you should probably laugh at them anyway. It's conditioning, right? No, we're not quite. We're gonna go. Oomph. Suddenly, my internet took a hit. Any moment now. I'm just like, come on, Kerbal, do a thing. It says it's loading. Yeah, there we go. Can you guys get to watch this? You can get to watch this. All right, cool. You guys get to watch how long it takes to wait. What time is it? 52. 52. Let's see how long this takes. Twitchi promoting child unsensitiveness since 2019. No, you are like, you don't want your child to like be a screamy mess every time they fall over. Especially if they don't actually like have a bone sticking out their skin or something. If they've got bones sticking out their skin, probably time for both of you to panic. No, one of you should stay calm, take some breaths. Wow, that was perfectly timed. Twitchy, you were saying, oh no, and it's the end, and then buffered for like 10 seconds. Yeah, I knew my internet was giving me a little bit of trouble, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. I know at the beginning of the stream, it was... is it still... Oh, man. Is it dead? Still sending my end. Okay. I can just say this. YouTube is giving me... They're trying to type. YouTube is getting video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It's such you will get buffering. I doubt this. I doubt this. What, do you not like my buffered sentence? The quality has gone to hell in a handbasket. Yeah, hang on, let's have a look at what my... No, everything looks like it's doing alright. Let's open my task manager, see what's going on. Anything engaging with my internet device. 2 minutes so far on the load up, in case you're wondering. Turns out when you actually time it, it's nowhere near as bad as you think it is. So, network, no, literally just OBS. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose we'll live on that. Go on, let me back in the game, please. I feel like my computer's about to implode. Anyway, what's the temperature? It's nowhere near as bad. So I cleaned my computer the other day. So suddenly the top of my case is not like burn yourself hot when you touch it. Start. Let's get rid of this. At some point I'll update this and we'll start playing on NMP again. Slids. That's what it's all about. Totally not a cheaty save. I don't know why I would need that. I find it hilarious how you spell out while you type. Yeah, well, I mean, I've got to fill up audio space, and have you tried typing and speaking something different? Like, go on, try it. It's not easy. You might be able to try it for a word or two. Got RimWorld 5 days ago, and I have 90 hours on it. Did you just leave it rolling? Did you just leave it roll? Oh, there he is, look. I mean, he's there, so let's grab him. 39 star. Oh, bam! Knocked it out of the stratosphere. Unfortunately, that's not quite all that we needed. We needed just a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more. Material study from Kerbin Shores. That's pretty nice. So... there's 2 there. Which one? So I presume this one's splashed down and this one is not. I'm just trying to figure out which sciences are which, because they don't actually tell you which one's from splashdown and which one's not. Okay. You played it muchly. Cool, cool, cool. All this is nice. That's my part, so I don't care about that. Gilly did not get to XP. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. 35 science though. It's close. It's close. We should quickly have a quick chat about what the next thing is going to be. I don't want fertilizer, wastewater, or sustenance. No. We could probably do with a ghetto blaster. Woo, yeah. What's this? Woo! But more importantly, the photovoltaic panels are kind of what I'm after. So that might be a thing. Wheels is also something that I am particularly after. Space. This is horrible. Who did this? Bub's beer. I'll take some beer, thanks. I mean, me personally, I'm not keen on beer, but I'm sure if after I had gone to space and came back and someone went, here, do you want a beer to celebrate? I'd probably go, yeah, I'll drink a few mouthfuls of that, thanks. Okay, so this is what we're actually aiming for, and we're very close. Very, very close. But I think... actually, with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you on Saturday, where we're probably going to continue playing this, unless I just happen to have my computer sorted at my faster internet, when we might actually be playing Astroneer, because it's had a full release, and it's something that we can play on multiplayer and have a great time, and, I don't know, dig to the core or something. I really want to get to the core of, like, a moon or a planet or something like that on Astroneer, and just, like, float around, if we can. I think it's great. I've noticed everybody's playing Astroneer, but that's because it released... wait, what's the date today? A couple of days ago. Released a couple of days ago. But anyway, yeah, I will see you then when we're going to do all of that. Bye! Oh, if you have any ideas for a mission, drop them in my Discord. I'm all up for trying extra missions. Bye!